Hello there, everybody. How's it going? Hope you've been well. This is Forced Weaver, your dear cleric, and welcoming you all to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Let's continue here. So in the last episode, we got to L.A and Blade. And we just stopped off right in front of Blade Tower, if I recall. Alright, I just posted that we're live here. Okay. Look at myself with my doe eyes, really.
Effort is its own reward.
Nope. Well, there's Blade Tower. Okay. Go looking around. Got some treasure here. Oh, look at this place. It's kind of snazzy, really. Regina, hi. Inquire about the shop. We sell strange and unusual stuff. My husband picks up on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. Should be back in a little while with a nice haul. I'll blow your battle socks clean off. Interesting. It's like, is it like a marketplace?
Working hard?
Right. The city's economy has finally sprung to life, and customers are swarming Armory Alley. Must admit, I was worried about our future when we were attacked by an unknown enemy and had to crash land. The humans are tenacious beings, and it's hard not to appreciate when you see that level of energy on display here. But I'd rather be a part of this. I'm your observer, so better get to work. You with your snazzy suit. There's like a scale here.
Hey,
Purchase new weapons. Can I do that right now? No, I can't. Vera.
what? Well,
After that horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans come to resent all xenoforms, but as a scientist, I'm always eager to see examples of life forms who are acquired intelligence through a different evolutionary path. Now that's a nice way to think about it. But I understand they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. Okay. Sounds nice.
hey,
The weight of humanity's existence. Ugh, pretty heavy. Nope. Cutscene.
and here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Okay.
I think I can answer that one.
Well, who's this? Whoa.
So,
Looking pretty
must
stern
be
there,
the
bud.
latest rescue.
He's got a like,
Secretary Nagi.
oh. He's also got like a scar on his lip.
Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I thought it was,
I ran into Doug
thought it was
Barrett
Lee.
on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
Uh-oh.
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Some tea to help in the evening. That sounds nice. Guess this is the meeting table, huh? tension is so thick.
Allow me to
Oh.
formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New L.A. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Quite high up,
He's
isn't he?
also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory? From the stasis?
Like any protagonist would
She
be.
could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see.
Nope. Eh? Oh, whoa, something happened. Something happened with my Switch? Hold on a second. Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on. But how do I reset my capture card? Maybe. Okay. Oh, okay, I think it's back on. Because I checked my Switch and I know that this was... Yeah, okay. Alright, we're back. That was weird. Now let's inquire about more about Mira.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Okay.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless,
I don't know if you want
reduced
to
to
describe it
ash.
like that.
and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one
Hadn't
can
been
know
there?
that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
Guess that's the best thing we can do.
So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But
That's what we
clung
learned
to
from
our
the
mission.
intro.
Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Damn.
For
What
better
do we do
and
to
for
them?
worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Some more? Let me clarify more about Blade since she just mentioned it.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization.
I can
Up
imagine.
there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
That sounds important.
Take a look at this.
Nope. Something quite massive, huh?
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
Yeah, it didn't seem to add
But
up
the
to
vast
much more,
majority
really.
were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Right, and then the last one about registration.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Kuhn, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay, story mission. Alright, let's do it. Okay, press the right stick in to display the navigation panel on the bottom right of the screen. The track missions, you can do that. Okay. Interior. Head on back out, shall we? Still like the middle of the night, though.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
Getting the special treatment, eh?
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get
Oh, look at that.
of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
She's really taken with this thing, isn't she? It's cute. So, just to double check.
What? You don't remember what a Skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
I can see that. It's good to be excited about stuff.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New L.A. has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months.
Well, yeah, that
Never
is pretty
come so
fast.
far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
Fair enough.
I'm
You wouldn't
sure
want
you're
just
thinking,
any
where do I
person
sign up for the
piloting
test?
these giant
But
mechs.
it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New L.A. in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
That giant hub over there. Just gotta get like I guess the formal stuff out of the way before we can truly get loose and wild with it.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Really? What
Yeah,
sort of request
it's
gets
basically
posted
how
by
anything
civilians?
gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment
Okay,
seems too
it's
tough to
alright,
handle
Lynn.
solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey,
Nope. The heck am I supposed to do with this job myself? Madness. You want to come along and help? Maybe not when you should say it like that. Hello. You seem nice.
Yes?
About this place. This is mission control. As a Blade, you can... Oh, I see that you haven't yet registered. Well, if you do register and join a division, you'll be accepting the missions here. I understand you haven't yet decided what role you wish to play, so that's fine. But I believe you would make a splendid Blade. Really trying to push me to that, huh? I don't know, like, what other sort of jobs there are right now, other than being a Blade. Oh. Might have wanted to try to get behind that
Blade
thing.
Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills.
Okay.
This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Okay, we'll take a tour even though we just walked past there. First, chest. All right.
Hey.
Same people. Like 2 a.m. I think.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
You just, where do you park it?
Oh,
In your
right,
garage?
the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Just a little bit more. Oops, sorry.
Hey!
Run a bit. Yep. Oh, I did make it on top of the truck. This is back where we started, huh?
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Vandam? That sounds like an appointment name.
They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're
I
not
can tell
here to
she's
make a
excited.
sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Okay, sure. Woken up, you must be feeling pretty hazy. If you're confused by anything, you can check the tips. Bet you'll find anything. Situation? Okay. Okay, we'll just save here. Just one level extra. Sure, that's like a lot of the tutorials here. I think a new day suddenly has started. Got the hip-hop beats coming in again. Nope. Lynn popped in there for a sec. Commander Nagi, or Secretary Nagi, I guess. I'm just chilling on the couch.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
Oh, really?
What the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
Quite
Commander
presumptuous.
does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Shrug your shoulder and shake your head. Well, Blade sounds fine, but I'm more of a cleric, so like a healer, so a doctor, so how about I try that instead?
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
That zoom in was very
Those
dramatic.
life pods, like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
At least she saw through
I'm
it.
sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
All right, fine. I'm sure I could probably do
Make the
have a
right
supportive role in
Welcome
Blade
to the
somehow.
organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
It's a
With pleasure.
but thou must situation, really.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Isn't it just us three?
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New L.A., we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this.
Nope.
What you're
That's
seeing
a whole
on the
map.
screen is a terrain map that includes New L.A. and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Hi there. Hi there, Charlotte. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. We'll track this mission here. So we just got started on a new mission here, and we're already in chapter 2. That was fast. Yeah. Oh, this is my character that I made here. I don't know if there's like a better way to show myself. Bashing gear, I guess. Do zoom in. Looking quite cute, I would say. My eyes are really big. I called them doe eyes, and that was like not like my intention at all. But hey, I think it's fitting now. Hope you've been well.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a
Thank
long
you.
walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
Oh, that's nice to
One of
hear.
our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
It's probably like Irina and Gwen because they just headed out, didn't they?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwen?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That
You
probe
got it.
isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
Alright. Well, Eleonora. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead. To tell you about the segment feature of your map. It's available for use. It's displayed on a handheld device. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go quickly. A bit of a run, but that's no problem really. Oh wow. Got like 3 sets of... Oh! Do we have the Aurora Borealis out here today? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wait. Get some combat in here.
Take the initiative! Close in!
Watch me let go!
Now! Aim for the toppled enemy!
Slide!
That's it! Melee strikes!
We're just kind of like battling some monsters here.
Force! I'm getting pushed back! That dents him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. See how you like this? I've lost my balance.
Heard a bug buzzing around.
Stop it!
Laces? That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. How you like this? That's it! Melee strikes!
Sorry.
I've lost my
Get
balance.
fired up.
My adrenaline rising.
I think I did a little bit too late.
I won't stop this.
Well, we got quite a lot of things. Take a look. So I got right one, right? Oh no, I can't do it. Too big for me, I think. I think also some boots. Yeah, no. I need to be level 8 to be able to equip that. Wow. The enemies here just so we can grind up.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. I'll stagger them. Now, aim for the toppled enemy. Success. Now move in. like a charm.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Spectacularly done.
Have-
Nice work.
I hope you have a good time unpacking. It's always good to see you. What you gotta say? Base camp set out all throughout Mira. Kick off your boots and make yourself at home. See yas. See you later, Charlotte. Oh. Well, there's a lot of people here. Well, not necessarily people. Got these monkey things.
What the hell happened here?
Yeah. Seems quite like the big bug over there.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Oh, that got her attention.
Looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right?
Hmm.
Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Sounds like
Let me
there's a
check the blade
lot more
report
diversity on the
database.
food chain than
If
usual.
there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New L.A., or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Maybe we can go and report it or something? Or maybe
The
let's
tyrant
get some more
designation
information
is
on
given to
tyrants.
creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Oh. That bad, huh? Alright, so we need to defend the city.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
Yeah,
Lynn,
I'm sure we'll do it.
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Thanks, Lynn.
fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Understood. Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in, so double check and also upgrade your arts. Oh, I can do that. Right. I did see that I can go here. Oh, okay, here it is. I want to upgrade. No, how do I upgrade? Y. Okay. Upgrade it. This one is pretty good. I'll put in a slot for each of my things here. Inflict stagger. Good. Lightning sling is good. Early bird is good for you as well. Flame cloak. No, I hear you calling out flame carnival a lot. Wild down, inflicts topple. Does Lynn and Elma have the best stuff they got? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like she's pretty alright here. How about Lynn? I think we only have these items here. Alright. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Destroying appendages? Yeah, I've already been kind of doing that.
They've seen us.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I know cover fire.
Try.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Ready? Too bad.
Gonna try to see if we can get some of these appendages down here.
That's it. Melee strike.
Oh,
Upper hand.
Let's play into it.
This will work like a charm. Shadow strike.
get over here.
That's it. Melee strike.
Nice to see that there's like
Move in and do some damage.
Fire carnival.
some lyrics here too.
Early bird. You're gaining ground.
Let me
I
catch
need
myself up
recovery.
first.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. See how you like this? Now's your chance. Fire on them to topple them.
Nice.
Grenade! Shadow strike.
Oh, I thought I got that.
I'm ready.
Nice. A lot easier.
We are awesome.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Thank you.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay. Well, guess they set that all up. That's quite a lot of equipment.
Okay.
Did we carry all
probe
that?
should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods.
I can imagine that, yeah.
Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Alright, let's do it. Take out my cell phone. There it goes.
Good. Now we just need to give it a
Penetrating the earth as it were. Looks like it was a success.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Alright. Only just got some goggles. Frontier nav probe sites, or FN sites for short, are optimal locations for data probes. Passing will reveal segments, recon surrounding segments. Okay. Oh, this is somebody that we haven't seen. I'm Lao, Pathfinder. If you're gonna grow Frontier nav, we need to install more data probes. We need a vacant probe site. Press A. Yeah. Oh wow. Now that's all that's left to report back to base, but first, I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a Skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a Tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful about such things in the future, alright? You got it, Captain. Well, and you can see, like, all the sort of segments here. You can show the details of the tasks that you need to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown in its own icon. Alright. Segment markers, segment recon task, still addresses. Alright. You can go to the main menu, map segments, and then select a segment and press X to manually display a segment marker. Alright. Interesting, so you can know what barriers, like, what segments border what. I'm gonna gather some stuff real quick. I'm not gonna stray too far from the path because I don't think I can fast travel yet. So I don't want to go stray too far away.
Take the initiative. Close it. Destroy. Move in and strike.
They go a little bit too fast for that. I got another knife. How did you get a knife on you, buddy? Oh, but it's, I'm one level off for being able to use it. Darn. I need like about 100 experience more, huh? Alright then. Let's take out some monsters so I can equip that knife. Taking this guy out quite handedly. Slow arts. What does that mean?
I'm wounded.
Oh god. Oh no, am I gonna die? Shoot! I died. Oh no. I thought I could. I'm gonna wait to see if my teammates can handle this. Uh-oh. Well, you're always bound to die at least one time. Very close. I don't know if they'll be able to do it in time. Oh, they did. Nice.
Let's move.
Did I even get thing? I did get some experience for that. Thank God. Let's start with the small. Stick with the small fry then.
Take the initiative. Close it. Move in and do some damage. Ready? Too bad. Now, aim for the toppled enemy.
I've got your cover fire.
Here we go.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Ready?
Surprise.
Too bad. Spectacularly done. Nice work.
Got a rank up. Much more. 2 more experience.
I'm attacking. Move in. Now it's my turn.
Hit him again for me.
Assault hammer. See how you like this? Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
The Recuperate boosts evasion.
Effort is its own reward.
There we go. Now I can equip that knife. There we go. Nice. Got these. I think I'll keep the scouter on then. Now let's get back to the barracks. These scales in the way here.
Hey,
We're both gonna get back. Oh, that's nice. Nice to have a promise like that with your comrades. Ugh. Alright. Let's see what Nagi has to say to a job well done. Oh, I see somebody up there. Secretary. Oh, look at this guy.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how
Twice.
much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less.
Well, we had due cause for
That
it.
was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Oh, at least he approves of it. Alright. I was scared there for a sec. Alright, let's get started. I think I can do a little bit more. Let's at least like see this upcoming cutscene, I assume.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
We can't have that.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The
I wonder what
bet.
that means.
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Just skirting away.
well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
Wait,
It
when
is
did you
before we
file
even
that
asked her to
report
become
then?
A blade, little Miss Stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it.
I think-
Follow?
I think it's a wider scope
Not
now.
up for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
That was quite direct.
Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
A division? What's that?
Pretty much everyone in New L.A. works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
Fair enough.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors.
I think that's Gwyn in the
You
arena.
met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwyn, this is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New L.A. and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
When did somebody snap these photos? I wonder.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn?
Got quite the
He's part of the
armor set.
Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle.
So, guess cleanup
Skell
crew?
debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits,
Oh.
bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries,
Basically
though.
explorers, huh?
Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? Alright, Prospectors.
Sounds simple enough.
Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs.
Arms manufacturers.
Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems
Joan?
the civvy has,
Why not Jane?
they come to Mediators.
Well, I guess
Fight with your
Joe
neighbor,
and Joe.
Mediators. Lost cat, Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my
Yes.
charming personality? Probably not the best mediator.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be
Think all it
fine.
takes is a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
Ooh,
Don't
now
fret
this is
about
a...
it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative.
Settle an argument? How?
To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Sure. Yeah, so we don't have to go through a spiel again.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Wait, what? Okay. I think I like the prospectors a lot more because, like, doing a lot of resources. But as a cleric, you would think I would probably be better suited for, like, this sort of thing. Because, like, I'm usually, like, helping out people, assisting where I can. Scouting. Materials found here. Actually, I think I might go with the curators. Doing, like, going out and exploring, like any good explorer would do. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do curators.
Then it's settled?
Yeah. It's settled.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Huzzah!
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Thanks, everybody. Oh, my freckles look really cute in that.
Now for the job. Let's get
Nope.
down to brass
There's a
tacks.
job here.
Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them.
Oh, that's
I
bad.
think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger
Understood. Chapter 3. Okay. Builders of a Legacy. We're going by chapters really fast. Oh. Lawyer's advice, you're officially a blade now. Congrats. Becoming on grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AMs, mission control, and so more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I'm sure I'll get back to you on those later. If you wish you could zip straight fast, there's fast travel. Nice. Arms manufacturers. You can take on like various missions and other stuff. Stories, affinity missions, normal missions, mission control, and all that stuff. All right. They reports our communication tool that residents in the Mira and using. Okay. So it's just like update things about certain goings on. Now with that, I think the game has officially opened up to us right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try to get myself some more. Maybe not, because like I know, if I recall correctly, yeah, only 2 things away from being able to switch classes. Nope. I think I want to do this side quest here first. It's an urgent job, and went working to administrative district.
Now what?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. I just had to be busy, but is there any way that you might help me with a rather urgent request? I promise it won't take much of your time. I don't have much of my son on my own taking up yours. Anyway, I should let I know I should be running this request through official channels and all that, so I'm so sorry. But there's just no time to desperate at this point. Nothing. Aw, you're great. Aw, thank you. Sound completely bonkers, but just hear me out, okay? That's all I ask. Sure. You're gonna listen to me? Of course. What are the odds of finding the very first person who asked me to help me out? We are all in this together. I'm shy, you see, so I'm worked myself up into a panic. You deliver some supplies to a blade out team out in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see, specializing in skills. I tend to head up the important projects. I'm sorry, did that sound braggy? Aw, you're fine, Sadie. I just got a call from the team that they're always really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do some field repairs. Something called a whimsical dual gill. Attacked them and left them after they left on a mission, and they're stranded. On the customer service, but me wandering around the outside is just no, bad idea, bad. Aw, doesn't like to go out. Broke their skills kicking around. As much as I want to help them, I'm just a mechanic. Okay, but on the other hand, I left town and then kind of panicked about it and what to do next. Not only. Alright, we'll help you out here. Pay you, of course, or actually the leader of the team will be you'd be rescuing well, I hope. Anyway, any rate, we'll be in trouble. Alright.
Hey.
Oh, they're quite a far ways out. But we seem to be able to run pretty fast. So we'll do Sadie's little quest here, and then once we're done with that, we'll end off. Still looks gorgeous. See all the way up there. Oh, I gotta be careful with these guys. Should we try to take these guys on?
We should weaken them just to be safe.
This'll work like a charm. Shadow strike. Assault hammer. Black grenade.
There we go.
Side slash. Now's your chance. Fire on them to topple them. Slit edge.
Does anybody have a ranged art ready? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. Oh wow. Nice.
True on any planet.
Some survival pants. I need level 10. Level 8. Shoot. Oh, that's a big monkey over there. Go around them. Oh, I don't think we want to go into their den right now. Like 2 levels ahead of me, so gotta be careful. Try to take out another person here.
Take the initiative. Close it. My turn.
Fire carnival.
Assault hammer. Side grenade.
Oh no, another one has joined the fray.
Slit edge.
something to win.
Gaining ground. I need recovery. I've lost my have to
Ooh.
hold out. Heal me. Shadow Sliver.
Oh, it cut off his tail.
Now, melee attacks.
I gotta. Ah, darn. This guy's almost done, but I don't know if the.
Almost down, but not out.
Oh, yeah, the other one's still up.
Shadow strike.
Maybe been a little bit too presumptuous on me.
Side slap appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Early bird.
Alright, yeah. Down and down. Whoopsies. All the way back here. Ah, cripes. Alright, let's just beeline it to the thing. I press R and down, and then I model running. Right, no, this one. Alright. Yeah, okay, there it goes. Alright, so just gonna be going through the plains here for a sec. Please. Okay. Maybe I might do some grinding off stream. Just around like these regular mobs, just so that I'm not like completely underleveled and have to grind on screen. Uh-oh. Careful. Yeah, we're getting into the really crazy territory here. Got up into the 10s and 11s. Okay, we're coming close to them. I think there's something up top somewhere. Oh, there's something over in the water. Careful. Looking out. Run. Swim away. Swim away. See just how terrifying everything is. That's 42 right up there. Oh, there's another treasure chest thing here. Ooh, what's this? Oh no! Oh, we gotta go digging around in dung, eh? Well, they never said it was gonna be glamorous. Okay, so where are they? Oh, they're over here. Got a rock orange. Miles? Hey there. Hey, little help over here? Some indigents attacked us during our assignment. Got one of my men pretty good. Scale's busted too. Damn thing won't move at all. Think maybe you can spare us some supplies? Oh, Sadie sent you? Well, why didn't you say so instead of letting me flap my gums like an idiot? Here, give me the supplies. I need to get this scale patched pronto. There you go. Thanks, pal. You're a lifesaver. I asked for help. I asked Sadie for help, but it wasn't exactly getting my hopes up. Know what I mean? Aw, come on. I'm impressed you had actually made it out here in one piece. Just downplay it. You got lucky. Elma like that. Lucky, right, sure. We sure as hell weren't. That engine turned up out of nowhere. Here, how the heck did that... That thing was huge. What, you made it all the way here without running into it? Not even once? Yeesh. Either somebody's watching out for you or somebody's got it in for us. One or the other. Wait, does that mean that... Still on a Rayon page somewhere? Talk about a piece of bad news. As lucky as you, huh? Kill someone. What do you say? Is that luck of yours? Me, I want to sock that giant lugger in the face. I'm sure you know how fresh it is. It's time to put on hold. Skewer around and kick that ugly thing in the teeth. Oh boy, you actually have to beat this monster here? Oh goodness. I don't like tackling this thing when I'm like 2 levels behind it because of like just how beat I got up last time. Just in case, I'm gonna go maybe try to get up to like at least level 8 or 9. Oh. Trying to find some familiar monsters here. 36, 37 up top. I don't want to mess with those. I think just going along this eastern route should be fine enough. And if anything, I could, as I said, I can probably just grind off stream. And do this for another like 10 minutes or so. Trying to see if we can do it. Okay, all by himself? Looks like it, yeah. Sleeping too, so that's good.
Take the initiative. Close in. Now it's my turn. Assault hammer. Now aim for the toppled enemy. That's it. Melee strikes. Fire carnival. Slit edge.
Already got it halfway down.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Ready? Too bad. That's it. Melee strikes. Slide. Shadow strike.
Okay, doing good.
Side flash. These Mirren winds are not very compatible with my hair.
Was that you who said that, Alma? I didn't realize that you cared so much about that. There's another one over there. It's by itself, I'll probably try and take it down as well.
Slit edge. Take the initiative. Close in. My turn. Fire carnival.
46.
Shadow strike. Now melee attacks. Ready? Too bad.
Oh, it didn't do it?
Slit edge. That's it. Melee strikes.
Okay, it did go through.
Yeah.
Right there, Alma?
That's slit edge. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Yeah, didn't need to do that.
Fire carnival!
Upper hand. Slit edge. Flash success.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
How much more? One more. Okay. One more target, and then it'll be good.
Shall we?
I'll
Let's
take
see
these
what you've
ones.
got.
We just weaken them just to be safe. Trash,
This will work like a charm. Shadow strike. Assault hammer.
Close in!
Flame grenade. Ready? Too bad.
Flame flow!
I appreciate the help. Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Got like some bats here. There we go. Got quite a number of items. I think since I just leveled up, I think I can... oh, this one seems good. S can... got all sorts of things on me right now. Physical resistance? Why not? Alright, let's try and see if we can take down that little boss, that quest thing, and then we'll end off here. Got like 3 moons here. One that's super close, one that's one that's medium distance, and then one that's kind of like far away, like regular moon, like Earth moon's distance. Now I'm pretty sure this isn't like Xenoblade 3 where you can have water-based combat, so probably gonna have to get it from the cliff here. There you are. I don't want any of those guys. Nope. I thought. Alright.
Very well. Let's see what we got. Just to be safe. This will work like a charm.
Taunt myself here.
Yeah. Now. That's it. Melee strikes. Now, my turn. Ready? Too bad. Now, aim for the toppled enemy.
Nice. There's gonna be a lot of fire, like gunfire here.
Destroy. Move in and strike. Ready? Too bad. Shadow strike.
It's just shooting at this thing.
Hey,
Oh,
I can't move. Side slash. Touch me up.
here you go.
Appreciate it. Now, melee attack.
Did that a little bit too late.
Can't move. Shadow strike. Assault hammer.
Get down on the ground. Okay, whoop. There it goes. Alright, Miles. Just in time for the sun to rise. Hey, bud. Well, you beat that whimsical Dougal into next week yet? Hold on, now judging by the air of confidence and that smug grin on your face, I'd say that baby's 6 feet under. Well, shoot, that's music to my ears. You cleared the path and made my day to boot. Pretty impressive stuff. Really gotta thank you. Well, I was working on the scale, almost got it patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. We'll bang the data probes into the Frontier Nav's probe sites and be home in time for supper. Hopefully the engine data they churn out will make no one else gets a nasty surprise. Except boredom. Nice thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks. The Pathfinders are an elite group of Blade. And by Blade standards, and which means average schlubs like me gotta work extra hard to keep up. And that means it's time for me to patch up this scale and get back to work. Some planet we picked the crash into, huh? Hey, it's easy to forget how nuts this place is until you get your ass handed to you by some giant monster. I mean, for the foreseeable future, we're probably gonna be fighting these things. They can easily crush skulls. Gotta remember that, and to be a lot more careful, or I'm gonna wind up more dead. No more rookie mistakes from me from here on out. I'll be careful, yeah. You be careful, yeah, too. We've got a lot. Both of us live a long, long time. See where humanity goes, you know? Alright. Nice, nice. And does it just leave us right here? Yay! Alright then. I think that's a good enough spot to leave us off here. I'm just gonna save here, and then I'll end it off, alright? Thank you all very much for coming and watching, and I guess I'll see you all next time. See you laters.